Hello and welcome to the Croakey Health Media Weekly Update. I'm Dr. Ruth Armstrong, one of Croakey's editors, and today I'm speaking from Gadigal land in Sydney, where I acknowledge and pay respects to the elders past and present, and to all First Nations people who are watching this video and whose nations the broadcast and Croakey's content is touching. We're going into a new week with a very clear result from the federal election. In his victory speech, the Prime Minister Anthony Albanese said his re-elected government would get straight to work, and there's plenty of content up at the website to provide some directions for that work. I might start by highlighting an offering from psychologist and social worker Fiona Carberry, whose contribution is part letter to Anthony Albanese, encouraging him to govern for Australians experiencing poverty, and part prayer to St Anthony, for a miracle that the government will find the will to raise the job seeker payment. There's also an article from Julie Edwards, CEO of Jesuit Social Services, calling for governments to do better for young people experiencing poverty and disadvantage. And it was great to hear our Prime Minister say in his victory speech that our national unity is built on enduring foundations of fairness, equality and respect for one another. Another post at Croakey profiling a recently Amnesty International report shows that there's still work to do in this regard, including the need for civil society to take action on human rights breaches both in Australia and abroad. Looking beyond domestic issues, Isabel Zhu-Maguire writes in her column that although Australia's relationship with the Pacific Islands didn't get much coverage in the federal election campaign, people in the region still want to see genuine action on climate change, assistance with aid and development, migration and trade, and respect. And on an important issue for cancer care in Australia, don't miss Murray McInerney's report on why the stalled plan to open the Southern Hemisphere's first proton therapy facility in Adelaide deserves urgent action. Finally, please read our statement asking the government to do more to support independent media. Once the election dust has settled, you might even want to share it with your own Member of Parliament. All Croakey's content is freely available at the website www.croakey.org. Share our articles via social media or email, and subscribe to the weekly bulletin. Thanks also to those of you who contributed last week to our funding drive. And if you've made it this far in the video, thanks for listening.